Alright, in this video I want to talk about the search function and some menu functions. We've gone through an awful lot of hotkeys and it can be very daunting to remember all these. I'm going to try and keep repeating them throughout the course of this series so that they're pretty well pounded in by the time we get to the end. In fact, you'll probably be getting annoyed with me by the time we get there. But nonetheless, at times things are going to get forgotten. So we have our cube and we are currently in object mode. So the first thing I want to show you is our search function, and that's simply spacebar. So spacebar brings up our search function, and then we can type in whatever we want. Perhaps even though it's right over here, maybe we can't remember how to smooth. So we type in smooth, and you see we get shade smooth. If we type in, I don't know, how about vertex? We get some vertex stuff that applies to object mode. But we also have some menus that we can access, and there's 3 of them that I want to discuss today. So we're going to tab into edit mode, and then we're going to look at our vertex, our edge, and our face menus. This can be very helpful because there's a lot of things that we can do with those, some of which you've learned, some of which we're going to be looking at coming up, and it's just an awful lot to remember. So it is handy to remember these fairly simple hotkeys to get some help. If we're looking at vertex, then all we have to remember is Control V, and this brings up our vertex menu. And you can see we have a great many of things that we can do with our vertices. Now, if that was Control V, well, then it kind of stands to reason what the other ones are going to be. For edges, we can go Control E. And you can see we get a number of options, and where applicable, it also shows us some hotkeys. And we can go Control F and bring up our face menu. Face normals, yeah, face menu. And again, we have a great many things that we can do from there if we can't remember the simple hotkey, or just to spot the hotkey. But that's a great way to go back and find what you need when you're in editing mode, working with vertexes, edges, or faces. And in pretty much anything else you're doing, it's awesome to bring up that search menu, which you can bring it up in either object or in edit mode. Great, I will see you guys in the next video.